Morning everyone, hope you're all okay and having a nice day. Guess what? It's raining. Look at them puddles there. I don't think we've actually seen the sun for about 5 days or something like that, and it's getting pretty depressing right now. Anyway, I've been to the gym this morning, done a high intensity session. It was really good, and I feel good about myself. I think it's because I just know that the long-term goal is something that I really want to achieve, and the outcomes that I'm getting in the short term, so after every session, I can feel that the work that I'm doing is helping me, obviously because you ache, however psychologically you feel good about yourself because you know what you're doing is going to be beneficial in the long term, if that makes sense. For today, because it's raining, I'm not really going to focus too much on my scoring and how I'm playing. I'm thinking of doing a product testing, so that'll be my driver, the new one, the Ping G series one, against my old one, the R11, and I want to be able to show you the difference between the two, because they've got similar shafts, so they're both extra stiff. However, one weighs more, the G series weighs more, that's at 80 grams, that's the heaviest one that they do, compared to the R11, which is only 65. And I'll talk you through the reasons why the upgrade to the G series is better for my game, and how the R11 has, well, basically come to an end with my golf game, and it needs to be handed over to someone. I don't know who yet, but I will sell it to a good person who can actually hit the ball with it, and get it off the ground, which is the most important. So we've got all that to look forward to. Right guys, we're down here at the third on the silver. It's a par 5 and you just see the green in the distance very faintly. Bunker on the left of the green, tree on the right, but we're not focusing on that. So I've got my two drivers here, the R11 and my G series, so that's the old one, that's the new one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit a ball with this one, the Taylormade, and then hit another one with the G series, and I'm going to show you the difference between my old club and the new one that I just got last week. This one's got 65 grams in the shaft, so that's the weight of the club. It's an extra stiff shaft as well, and it's pretty good, to be honest. It has served me well over the years, which I can't really knock, to be honest. Taylormade are always producing good clubs now, but I always stayed faithful with this one, and it's been a good club. However, this beauty is something else. It's 80 grams, so it weighs 15 grams more. Also an extra stiff shaft, but it's the heaviest one that Ping do. So I'm looking to get the spin rate down a little bit, whilst also maximising distance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit 2 shots, one with this, one with that, and once I've hit them, we'll go down there and see how they've got on comparing to each other. nail both of them. Right then guys, I've just hit both drives down here. Pretty good to be honest. There's the R11. There's the Ping G series. So I'm a bit, well, they're both straight to be honest. Got a little bit of draw on both shots, which is good because the fairway slopes. I don't know whether you can see it, but the fairway slopes from left to right. But the difference was, for me, was the amount of control I had with the heavier shaft, so the G series one. I just felt like with the Taylormade R11 that I felt the club head almost swing through. So I didn't feel like I had much control over where the ball was going. It was either going to draw or it was either going to block. So the club head either flicks at the bottom, causing the club face to close, giving me a bit of a hook, which I didn't like, or also, depending on how I'm swinging the club, the shaft would be behind and it wouldn't be able to catch up, leaving the club face open at impact. Now I don't want either of them, whereas the Ping one that you can just see there is much straighter, and I felt like I had much more control over it, and as you can see I got more distance. Okay, it was only about 5 yards, but that can mean the difference of half a club almost. Now in the summer the Ping one would probably go about 15 yards further I reckon, because of the ball flight. It was a lot more penetrating compared to the R11, which is what I want, because instead of hitting, for example, a 4 iron into a green, I'd be hitting a 6 iron. Now that's a massive difference obviously, but no, they're both pretty good. So we're going to move on to the next one now. Right guys, this is the second hole out of the 3 that we're going to be playing. It's the 4th on the silver. It's just down there. Quite a long par 4, but the fairway is quite big, so let's see how we get on. Right then, so I've hit both tee shots off the 4th tee. The R11 one is there in the rough, just off the fairway. I hit quite a big draw with that one. I wasn't quite in control of that one, whereas I don't know if you can see it. It's just up there is the G series, so it's gone further and it's straighter. Now for me, that's what I want. If I can get more distance without sacrificing accuracy, that's going to work for me. Because obviously I'll hit, hopefully I'll hit lower scores, which is what I want. Whereas the R11, because I'm swinging quicker, I don't feel as like I have as much control as I'd like. So the G series again is showing why it's better for my game now. Right then, I'm back in the clubhouse, in the changing rooms, and I did play a 3rd hole with both drivers. However, the heavens opened, so I made a quick dash to the clubhouse from the 9th hole. It was a shame really, because I nailed the G series one compared to the R11, and you should have seen, well, you could have seen the difference between the two, but never mind. So a quick summary of both of them. I had a lot more control with the making it a bit more likely to go left or right. I found the head was flicking through impact, so the toe was turning over, giving me a hook, which you saw on the fourth hole, or it would give me a block, however you didn't see that. So that's the difference between the two. Going into the season, I'm really happy with the driver that I've got, so we've just got to make it count on the actual days. My advice to you guys would be to make sure you get yourself custom fit properly, get the right clubs for you, but ultimately it's your decision. If you like the clubs, you're more likely to play well, so take that piece of advice and use it. As for today, that's a wrap. So subscribe to my channel, share any of my videos, like and comment on them, and follow me on all my social media platforms.